Well, she is an unlikely war correspondent. Jane Stillwater is 64 years old, a grandmother, and she traveled to Baghdad blogging from the Coalition Press Center inside the Green Zone in Baghdad. She joins us now on Studio B from Oakland, California. And Jane, first of all, why'd you go?
I went because I wanted to know what was going on over there. And I think I found out. I was only there for 3 weeks. I never got out of the Green Zone. But I learned so much, and what I learned was what I think a lot of Americans should know.
And just so people understand, Jane, I mean, you're anti-war, you're anti-Bush, you're not a big fan of the Fox News channel, quite frankly, and you think that, you thought that, you were the first one before you went over there to say, you know what, pull the troops out, pull them out now. What do you think now, Jane?
I think that the war, the so-called war, in the shock and awe was just a terrible, terrible blunder. I think that, we've been talking about Virginia Tech. I think that what happened at Virginia Tech was a nightmare, and that is what's happening to the Iraqi people every day, every single day for 4 years. And when the crazed gunman, George W. Bush, went into Iraq,
well, I think it's a little unfair. And here's the thing in your blog. You're pretty hard on the vice president. You're hard on the president. You're saying they're just trying to line their pockets with gold in Swiss bank accounts. I mean, I think a lot of the things, really, there's not a lot of resourcing. There's not a lot of research done in the blogs. You're just kind of ranting. And the question becomes, you also mentioned that a lot of the military troops over there agree with you, and the ones that we talk to over here in this American Hero series don't really agree. They think that they're doing yeoman's work over there, and that this thing is that history will show this thing was a good thing to do. Your response?
History will show that 1 million Iraqis have been killed, and Afghanistan is in pieces. Israel is morally bankrupt. Palestine looks like the Warsaw Ghetto. Bush's policy in the Middle East has failed. It's a failure of leadership, and the only way that we can't put Iraq together again. It's like a broken egg.
Is some good being done over there, Jane?
But the Iraqi people can help.
Is some good being done over there? I've got about 10, 15 seconds.
Oh, yeah. I cannot fault the military at all. I was very impressed with the military. They're like the Charge of the Light Brigade, however. They are carrying on a mission where somebody else had blundered, but they're doing a really good job on their mission. I was very impressed with the troops. There's no one there that I met that I wouldn't mind my daughter marrying.
And you paid your own way over there, Jane, and you said it was a trip of a lifetime.
It really was, and it's like this: the people over there that are doing the bombing and the killing, they are so wrong. They are just, they're like
Jane Stillwater, the grandmother war correspondent. Jane, I wish we had more time. Thanks very much.